Alright, hello, children of the peoples. So this game is like, it exists and it's good, I guess. I played the first stage just now. It's kind of like Super Meat Boy plus The End Is Nigh plus fan games. And it's by the guy who made I Want to Stop the Meltdown, apparently. So we're gonna, I think, actually what I'm gonna do is lower the volume a bit. One sec. Alright, that should be better. Alright. So this seems to introduce a key mechanic, which is, also taken from Super Meat Boy, but we won't question that. And I think I'm gonna be going for A ranks on each stage. So let's try that again because that was real bad. That was real bad. And like, if you played fan games, you kind of recognize all the design elements, the spikes and the vines. It's still not good, huh? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that plain, I don't think. There we go. So it does have a sort of a time trial aspect to it, which I am not generally a fan of, but it works pretty well here, I think, because the S times are like apparently really ridiculous to get. So you have to be like fan game god or whatever, but we're not gonna try and get those. Oh, we've got Super Meat Boy fans, by the way, and yes, Kevin has the fan game vines. Okay. Yeah, Kevin, this is a Kevin free stream. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, look, it's the kid. Just kind of sitting up there. Hey, did he actually get permission from Kayan to use that sprite? Because this is like an actual real game on Steam. This is kind of, not exactly his intellectual property to use, but hey, I think I'm gonna see if I can get up to the kid. Okay, yeah, we picked up the kid. And I guess that maybe did something? I don't know. I got an achievement for it. Okay. Okay, so we're getting into some real Super Meat Boy influence territory here, it looks like. The keys and the fans and all that. Wow, that was terrible, apparently. Yeah, Kevin, that's what I'm saying, hopefully he actually did, ask permission to use the kid sprite, because if he didn't, that's kind of bad. Okay, we're not gonna... I'm gonna give this a few more tries. Okay, I think I see what you want to do here. So, apparently you only need A ranks if you want to unlock everything, and the S ranks are just, if you want to be some sort of super ultimate god, and I'm not a god, so... And yeah, this is not that similar to fan games. Okay, we got an A. It has a lot of similar design elements, and, if you're familiar with fan games, it'll feel familiar to you, but it's very different from what, in terms of what you're trying to do. Okay. Okay. Probably make that better, but... Okay, something like this. And you, snap immediately to the, not orbs, but, rectangles when you, do the timing. You have 4 seconds of life, and if you don't hit a thingamabob within that 4 seconds, you die. Okay. And yeah, the time requirements are no joke. Like, this is, like, compared to Super Meat Boy, this is actually difficult. Oh, it has platforms too, by the way. And they do work like fan game platforms. You do snap to them like that. See, like that. This stage is kind of hard. Nothing too bad though. There we go. Oh, don't do that. That's a troll. That's actually kind of interesting. You want to actually avoid that. Oh, yeah, this is cool. I like this. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you want to go up there. All right. Okay. So as you can see, like in true fan game fashion, this is putting its mechanics to use like immediately. This is the second area of the game, and it's already kind of silly. Well, not silly. Like I said, I like this. Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to go back down around. All right. Husk. All right. Husk. That's a good name, I guess. Perfectly destroys Wafu. I didn't see what I got on that. Let's, okay. And it has, like, the exact same, stage select screen as, Super Meat Boy. So, again, it's kind of like an amalgam of a lot of different, Masocore games, I guess you could say. Masocore, I should say. If Brian were here, he would make fun of my horrible pronunciation, but he's not here because we don't like Brian. Okay, you can make that. A rank, alright. Is the stream doing alright? Looks like I'm getting some Moogie nets. Let me check real quick. Yeah, internet's not doing too good, but we'll forge ahead, I suppose. Oh, let me get in the voice chat on the DT, not general. Okay, well, if somebody wants to join in a commentary and help us swage the Moogie net, we can do that. Alright. Okay. And this game is $10 on Steam if anybody wants to play it. So far, I think it's worth the money. So, right, okay, you want to go all the way back down. Alright. Okay, I see. So it's basically like the idea for each stage is to figure out the optimal route and, you know, do it optimally. Generally, I don't really like that level of optimization, but this game is fast-paced enough to make it work, I think. Okay. And I don't know what exactly getting perfects does for you that's better than not getting perfects, but alright. Like I said, I'm gonna go for A's, unless it gets, like, really silly. Okay, A rank. That was bad. And as you can see, the leaderboards are like filled with fan game players. You got Piece of Cheese is wrecking things. That first guy looks hacked. You got B-Rex, Casual Craft, you know, all the good dudes. Okay, that stage was pretty easy. Oh, okay, they give you a speed boost, that makes sense. So, like, if you're, like, familiar with fan games and stuff, this game is not too difficult, but, like, I shudder to think what someone who's, like, never played a fan game or Super Meat Boy or whatever would think of this game. They'd just probably be completely overwhelmed. Oh, and the vines refresh your double jump, by the way, which is different, let's say, from fan game vines. Okay. I wish they refreshed your double jump in fan games. That would... Okay, there are skips, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, and if you get too far off on the husk, you actually do just flat out die. This is a real game for real gamers. No baby shit here. Okay, that was pretty good. Thread the Needle, that's actually the name of a fan game. In fact, that's a fan game I should probably play through myself. It's...
Moogie, stop jumping when you get to that air thing. Oh, never mind, you just did it.
Oh wow, that was really bad. So I'm probably on another stage already, but hello, Zephyr.
You are.
Okay. So again, like Kefit said, the timings for getting the A's and all that are actually really tight in this game. Like, see, I still can't get it. I'd like never even heard of this game until I saw people on the DT Discord talking about it. I was like, alright, I'll give it a try. I'm gonna get the perfect here to get that speed boost. Come on.
What are you doing with that thing? Or you just press the button, oh, at the right time.
Yeah, if you time it perfectly, you get a horizontal speed boost. Okay, yeah, like that. And apparently you can get under 6 seconds, so there must be some sort of skip on that stage. This game is, like I said, it's pretty hardcore.
Nice. It's called Shadow Jump?
Phantom Jump.
Phantom Jump. Okay.
It's on Steam. It's made by a fan game creator, actually, so that's why it has a lot of similarities to fan games.
Does it say there's a lot of needle? Yeah. It doesn't look like it's super precise needle, though.
No, I mean, like, the actual playstyle is pretty different.
Looks like it, yeah.
It's kind of more similar to Super Meat Boy.
Okay, yeah. And it doesn't have, like, tiny 8-bit sprites that are multiplied by 16 or something, you know?
Well, we actually did see the kid earlier, just like the actual kid sprite. It was a secret collectible. And
oh,
like,
nice.
And we were like, we hope Can got, we hope they got permission from Can to use that, because this is like a real game.
Oh, yeah.
And like the leaderboards seem pretty small at the moment. I got 12th place on that stage, despite playing terribly. But it like just came out, so that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. I've noticed it's the same guys on the leaderboard, too.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fan game players on the leaderboards.
Was it advertised on the fan game boards?
It must have been, because, like I said, I heard about it from people watching fan game streamers.
Okay.
Okay, anyway. Like I said, there are actually S ranks above A ranks, but they're very hard to get, and they're not necessary for completion. So I'm not trying to get them. I haven't even gotten one, so they're pretty hard.
It's kind of like what was it? Mischief Makers S ranks.
Oh yeah, Mischief Makers. That game is. I want to say it's great, but it has a lot of problems. But I love it anyway.
It does, but like, it's one of those things that we really like.
Yeah.
So.
And getting S ranks in that game is actually ridiculous. It's like, it's probably one of the hardest things to do in like a mass market console game. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Like most people play through it and not even know S ranks exist. Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't particularly find that part of the game fun, so I never really went for it.
Oh yeah, I've never done it. I think Kefit got like some S ranks back in the day because you know he's crazy. I'm not really looking at chat because I have to actually focus on the game. Ah shit. Yeah, as Lost Property says, like the first stage is just you hold right and jump, and it's still hard to get an S rank because you have to time like your double jump perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious how they came up with the times for this, because it seems like you have to play the levels a lot of times to figure out what is like a reasonable S time or reasonable A time.
And that is some aggressive keyboarding.
Oh yeah, I'm using a keyboard for this because that's what I use for fan games. And
Right.
I've got a mechanical keyboard and I like to mash it a lot. Okay,
Nice.
I'm gonna go all the way back down after that. All right.
Are you using red key switches, or are you using like the brown or something?
I'm not sure. I'd have to check. I bought this like based on recommendations on Reddit a while ago.
Fair enough.
Okay, this is interesting.
That's fair. Chill. I mean, that's essentially how you do it.
Whew, that stage is actually kind of rough. Like again, I like if somebody not familiar with the sort of games this takes influence from tried to play this, I think they would rage quit pretty quickly because this is not a joke.
Okay, so when you hit those little things, your character is then centered on those after
Yeah.
those little quick time events. Okay.
They're called husks, and you notice the bar depleting at the bottom of the screen. If that depletes without touching a husk, you die. So you kind of have to base your play around getting to the husks. Oh, that's a good jump.
Okay, I see. So you are essentially even timed too.
Yeah. Oh, shit. So yeah, I'm actually finding this game pretty fun. There are actually like elaborate fan game style bosses in it too. Like the first boss was pretty legit, which is something Super Meat Boy was not too good about. The bosses in that game are generally considered the low point.
Yeah.
And
I mean, is it avoidance in this game for bosses?
it's a mixture. You go around, you have to hit husk while avoiding their attacks.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's like it's based on you get like extra speed. You can get that key early then, or do you not want to be doing that? Oh, because you get stuck inside.
Yeah, you get stuck inside if you don't get the other key first. Okay, you want to go all the way up. So it looks like there's a lot of like routing involved once you get into this game a little more. got a B rank, but I don't think I'm gonna do that stage again right now. So we're gonna move on. Oh, and it's got the jump refreshers too, the little green things.
Oh, yep.
Oh, it's tricky.
Oh wow, that stage was long. Well, comparatively.
It really was. Yeah, I mean, like 16 seconds is pretty long in this game. Oh, damn, you have to really react right after hitting that.
Did the speed boost add up if you get the... Because I noticed it's all like perfect ×2, ×3, and all that.
I don't think it adds up. That's just kind of keeping track of how many you've done in a row. Maybe you get an achievement for doing enough of them, I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow, that's actually kind of hard. You have momentum when you're moving left and right.
Like Super Meat Boy style?
Yeah. The physics are basically kind of a mixture of fan games and Super Meat Boy. Okay. And you can slow your slow your momentum down by double jumping, which is what I want to do there. There we go. Oh, I actually got an A rank on that, despite playing terribly, so we'll take it. Looking at the chat for a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure
It'll
how
go
high.
as...
It probably just goes for as long as you keep getting perfects, I'd have to guess.
Yeah. It's as high as the level will allow it. Or does it reset on a level start?
It actually retains between levels.
Oh no.
Even between deaths, so...
An achievement for 30.
Achievement 30 is... The timing for them is not like ridiculously tight, so I can see getting 30.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get it, but I can see getting it.
I can see you getting that. You got the skills, Moogie.
But yeah, like basically the entire player base of this game at the moment is fan game players, so I'm not doing too good on the leaderboards.
Sounds legit.
Oh shit, that's a troll, alright. I like how he's actually like using the mechanic where it centers you on the husk. Like that. Okay, looks like I want to get back on the vine.
Oh man. That's pretty funny.
It is. You want to go back to the right, it looks like. Ah, shit.
Oh yeah. Retain during deaths. Yeah, just a rating thing, or just a consecutive counter.
Yeah, it's just a counter, really. I don't think it actually matters anything in gameplay. Well, I was doing this pretty okay. It actually looks a bit harder if you get the perfect, because it increases your speed.
Right. Oh. Oh, Moogie, I got a question for you, because you've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Have you been playing it in English or in Japanese?
I've been playing in Japanese. I checked out the English dub, and I was not particularly impressed with the Japanese dub, but the English one is even worse. So.
Hey, you think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I like, what's her name? Pyra's. That's about it. Is Tora just as annoying in Japanese?
Oh yeah. Like I said, the Japanese voice acting is like not good to begin with. Like I was not impressed with it, and the English voice acting is like, well, it's English voice acting.
Yeah. Well, for a very anime game,
Yeah,
it is a very, very anime game, and it has like all the cliches too.
it does. Like I was not expecting it to be quite that anime. I need to get back to
so
playing
you gotta-
that actually, because I only played
So you
like
gotta
couple of hours.
Okay. Jeremy's probably farther than you then. So you got to put on English and listen to Rex's getting hit, one of his get hit sounds.
See, the thing is, you can't actually switch between the voices or languages. At the beginning, it actually has this big warning saying if whatever language you select will be selected permanently. It's kind of silly.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What? What is that, balls? What programmer decided that, or designer? Oh god. Rex has a hilarious take damage
Oh yeah.
sound where he just goes ow, and it's just the most jarring, hilarious thing I've heard for a while.
All right, so we're at a boss now, and as you can see, it's pretty much an avoidance boss.
Okay, hey, it's a dragonfly.
And it's yeah. Okay, so this is pretty familiar to anyone who's played a fan game. It's nothing too special here. And it's actually somewhat easier than like fan game avoidances because you have like actual movement speed. Something the kid definitely does not have. I guess I'm waiting for it to become vulnerable. Oh, and go up here apparently. Okay, it has multiple phases. That's interesting. I did not expect that. I'm glad you get a save point here because if I had to repeat the first part every time, I would drop this pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, that would be basically cancer.
Yeah.
Well, these kind of games are you got an eh. These kind of games are based off of short sessions.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. But there are a lot of fan game bosses that do not give you a checkpoint where they should, and it's bad.
I've seen a few of them.
It's kind of interesting me how like you can manage difficulty so much just by putting a checkpoint earlier or later in a given challenge.
Yeah. I don't. I sometimes put that. I put that in a separate category from difficulty.
Right.
The same as things like lives or continue systems, where like I hate when people say like, "Well, it makes it more challenging." I'm like, no, it doesn't. It makes it more frustrating, depending on the thing. Like these like super hardcore advocates for like continue systems and
All right.
people want to be tryhards.
Yeah, I feel like the best way to figure out the true difficulty of something is to do it with like infinite lives, and it'll show you how hard it actually is to perform. And we beat that guy. He was pretty easy. I like the first boss better, I think. But
I think the best way to do that metric is to have
Yeah.
people who've never played the game before come in and listen to what they say.
right.
Oh wow, that was
Oh.
close.
So it looks like we have a new mechanic here where the husk are going to alter the actual level design every time you activate one. That's really cool.
Huh.
Okay, so I need to figure out where I want to actually go once I get over there. Okay, right, okay. Let's try that one again. I didn't do too well.
Oh man.
Oh, oops.
So jarring.
Okay, there we go. I don't know, it looks like Piece of Cheese found some sort of skip there because he had a much faster time than anybody else.
I bet there is with. I'm trying to see where you could skip. Yeah, there's. Maybe.
Okay. Oh damn, there must be some really good skip on that next stage because there's people with half the time I got. Oh, looks like there are husks that don't shift the level layout as well. So he's kind of mixing and matching both of them.
It looks like the purple ones shift it.
Yeah, purple ones shifted and the orange ones are just normal.
Can't wait for all the skips and the having to.
Oh yeah, this game is gonna
What's
make
that?
for some crazy speedruns, I'm sure. Like the level of execution needed to actually like do a full speedrun of this game seems pretty insane. Okay, looks like I actually do want to get this one at the top right, so. Right, okay. It's actually kind of cool level layout. Let's try that again. Ah, shit. Alright, there we go. Oh, there are 2 secret levels in each world? Alright, I haven't seen any portals yet, so that's good to know. Actually, I think I saw one portal in like the first area, but I couldn't get to it fast enough. So, oh shit.
Somebody did it in 2.5 seconds on that. The two top ones. Wow.
Yeah, they probably found a way to get directly to the portal, like the end portal from the start of the level.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what I want to do there. Ah.
LP says there's a special sound when a portal opens.
Special sound, alright. I'll try and pay attention to that as well as I can. Oh look, it's a drop, lovely. Oh, okay. Not too sure how fan game style drops work with these physics, to be honest. Oh damn, that was B, huh?
Oh, you did it though.
Yeah. Didn't do it well enough, but I did it. Ah, shit. Alright, let's see what we can do.
That last jump you could probably do it in one
Yeah,
one
looks
go.
like you can
You
do
probably
it.
don't have to. You can save some time there.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm number 7 on the leaderboard here, so I'm guessing I'm like reaching the parts of the game nobody has actually played yet.
So Super Meat Boy did something really brilliant with its
Yeah.
leaderboard, in that it showed you your Steam friends list first, before showing the global leaderboards.
Oh, that's cool.
Like yeah, so like it became like a mini competition because nobody wants to like trying to compete with the global boards because
Right.
especially with Meat Boy, what the hell, the cheaters. But like, so it's hard to tell anyway. But like, yeah, that just made it more fun. Because then you have like little mini challenges, which is like Slakes and I, and then another friend of ours back in the day. We used to do that.
really don't want to try and compete with the top times in this game. Because like I said, they're like hardcore fan game players and you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Oh, you can. So LP says it looks like you can toggle the leaderboard.
Okay.
So you can do like a friends only, yeah.
Alright.
It just Meat Boy like always started with the friends list, which I thought was a really good move.
Okay, A rank. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, did not have the good of line. Haha. I hope this game doesn't actually have alliance, because that would be
Oh yeah,
that would be silly.
alliance is a bad word.
This stage is pretty long. I mean, by this game's standards, it's pretty long.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, right into that spike.
looks like I want to go directly onto the top line at the end there. There we go. So yeah, I still haven't gotten an S rank, which should tell people how tight they are. Alright.
That level that you did called branches,
Yeah.
I bet you can do a skip on that level.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of skips. This is like the way this game works. Ah, shit. Okay, let's see. Ah. So I find the controls in this game pretty intuitive. It does have momentum, but it works pretty well, I find. And has variable jump height based on how long you actually hold the button, which is always good. It's games that just have like fixed jump height are unplayable to me. I'm sorry. But that's
Yeah,
like
well, I mean, if
mostly-
they're designed around it, it's fine, but they feel really wrong
yeah,
most of the time, so...
like you just lightly tap the button and the guy jumps the same height every time. That's just weird to me. I don't like it.
Just wants to reach the heavens every time.
Yeah.
All the skips are unintentional. Interesting. I mean, that happens.
There we go. Oh,
So what I like about the Husk
Yeah.
is how, like, you don't have to line yourself up with things. You just need to touch the outer rim.
Oh yeah.
And then the game's like, you're inside. That's actually kind of neat, and it helps flow of these things. And it looks cool. And still
Yeah.
feels good. It doesn't feel like you're cheating anything. See, like, the end of that level Weaver was really neat.
Yeah. And like it helps you like actually put yourself in position for the next jump as well.
Right, it makes sure they're... It makes the... Oh my god. It lets the designers kind of dictate a few things
Yeah.
a little easier and make sure they know the player's going to be here at all times, so that's neat.
Close. Oh, okay, I see. Ah! Jumped a little too high. And it looks like I see a portal on this level, so we're gonna try and get that. Okay, let's see if we can get that portal. Okay.
Oh man. You're so close.
Ah, come on. Come on. Looks like you have to wait a specific amount of time for the portal to spawn.
Oh, okay.
Huh, that's interesting. Maybe you have to like actually do a little bit more of the level. Let's see.
Oh, maybe you have to hit a number of the
Yeah, the
husks
husk.
first. Yeah, or maybe you have to do all the husks or something weird like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's try that.
Because I think you're able to get down there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Is it trigger?
It's a trigger.
Is it something in the level triggers it.
Alright. It's not jumping through that thing.
What is the last husk? Where are you when that happens?
Yeah, let me actually complete the level again, I guess.
Oh, I see you trying to do that pixel perfect thing there. Oh
Okay,
wow.
looks like I might be able to get back down there if I go right again at the end.
That's what I'm thinking.
And you actually die if you miss the husk completely, which is kind of funny. Ah, that was...
Oh, the husk is another, or the portal's another husk.
Oh, that makes sense.
Maybe. Oh, I thought you meant you hit it.
Oh. Ah, come on. Okay, looks like I can just hold right there and be okay. Don't need to jump. That's what's killing me. Yeah. Okay, and yeah, then you go back down and get the portal. Oops. So these portals are a lot harder to get than ones in Meat Boy.
Oh, yeah, there it was. Okay.
There we go.
Meat Boy did that weird thing with lives in those portal levels,
Oh yeah, that was
and I hated that. It's like, can I just, retry this, please, without having to do these two easy levels first?
Looks like you had actually like momentum jumping off walls. That's kind of throwing me off.
Oh man, that jump.
Okay. This level is pretty elaborate.
Oh right, you get your double jump back on wall jumps.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes this level make more sense. I'm thinking, what?
Oh yeah, it would be impossible if you didn't get it back like in fan games.
Yeah. Does this game have like a Meat Boy style run button, or is it just one speed?
It's just one speed.
Okay, that's easier to manage actually. I can't remember a time where I didn't hold run in Meat Boy.
Yeah, like... Can you even actually walk in that game? I didn't think you could.
Yeah, there's a run button,
Oh.
and if you're playing the game, you're basically holding it 100% of the time. Like if you're competing for times and all that, it's never left or it's never dropped.
Oh shit, okay. Getting closer to the end. So this level's all about kind of like making a pathway that you want to follow every time. There's like a lot of different ways to go through it. Okay, there's a cherry down there that requires a key to get. I don't see a key. I called it a cherry even though it's an apple. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see it now. I thought that was just a red pixel at first. Okay. I see it now. It's adorable.
Yeah, the kid himself was a collectible in the previous level. World, or rather, I should say.
Oh god, chill, that's gross.
Alright. I'll come back and get the collectibles later, because, you know, this is just kind of a casual stream for now. And, like, yeah, as Lost Property said, there's no reason to have a slower option, because you would just die if you move slower.
Oh man, you did it.
I didn't do it very well, but I did it.
That's okay. I like how the level select is set up just like Meat Boy.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Oh, this level's a thing.
Looks like I'm actually gonna try the baby strats for this.
The baby strats, huh? What's the baby strat?
I was gonna land on the platform to the right again. It doesn't look like that's really very much easier. Yeah,
No, don't do that. That is, I see what you're saying. Yeah, don't do that, Moogie. You're better than that.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a drop gate, isn't it?
It is. Okay, we got an A rank on that. Yeah, LP, I didn't see a key on that secret area, so I'm gonna have to like look through it later.
Okay, yeah.
Because
You
yeah.
reset on your baby strat run. That's good.
Yeah.
It gives me more respect for you.
Oops. Let's see.
I love all the spikes that are just at the top.
Okay, I got an A rank.
Say that again.
I was just checking to see if I got an A rank. I mashed through it too quick. And this level is called Fetch Quest, so...
The big question is what's the EXP award that you get?
That's great. That level doesn't look too hard, so let's try it again and see if we can get the A rank. course, I immediately die after getting it. That's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need something like that. Okay, A rank. I'm kind of wondering how many people end up playing this game in total, because it's like I'm actually enjoying it like a lot more than I thought I would, but it seems like kind of inaccessible for the like average person on Steam. I don't know. It kind of relies on like knowing a lot of I want to say kind of tropes of this sort of game. Like there's no tutorialization at all. Okay.
I mean, like, yeah. But the game itself, like, mechanics are incredibly basic, right?
Yeah,
like, it's
that's
just
true.
you. Well, I mean, not like it's not basic. You know, I'm not trying to say the game's easy, but like,
Yeah, this game is not easy.
right.
But yeah, I get what you mean. Like it's easy to grasp what's happening.
Yeah. I guess you mean things like gate jumps and stuff like that. Those sorts of things.
Yeah, just like the general movement and stuff is pretty advanced.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Don't try for times. I feel like your gun. I feel like everyone's gonna get at least a B ranking. I don't know if you would even go lower than that because the game already times you.
Oh, I saw C's earlier. Shamefully
Okay.
enough.
Oh. Because, like, you had the little meter down there that times you on everything. Oh, you got C's on levels?
Yeah, I got C's.
Oh, I mean,
levels.
I'm sure you can go back and probably immediately fix that.
Yeah, you can. So I'm actually trying to figure out which way to go on this stage. Okay, that's what we want to do.
There's a thing on the top.
Yeah. That's
A D, huh?
Oh, and then you have to go back. Okay, I see.
I guess the thresholds for the different grades aren't very far apart, is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, I actually died to the husk. That's embarrassing.
Oh.
Wow, some good playing at the moment.
Yeah, that makes sense, LP.
But
Like we'll say the average user would be they don't try for times, they just want to clear the game.
right, if you just try and clear it, I guess it's not too bad. Ah, shit. Then again, based on how I'm doing on this level,
I mean, these aren't like ultra precise, but they're still like you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta,
yeah,
and you're dealing with momentum too, which is also why that's not precise.
yeah. There we go. Okay, I got a B rank on that, but it took me a while, so I'm gonna proceed for now. Oh, I see.
That's acceptable. Remember, you have an audience now, so we're all judging you.
This is kind of a cool level. You have to go up and get this one, then go back around to get the other. Actually, I wonder if you can... No, you can't skip it because it automatically locks you to the husk. Ah, close. Cigar.
Yeah, them locking you to husks to the center after you're done. It's kind of neat for them being able to route the player around.
Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna try and get an A on that. Okay, you have to actually...
I'm imagining there's got to be some skip for this level where you can just bypass the husk.
Oh yeah, there probably is.
There has to be. Like I see. It's. Well, maybe. I'm gonna see how close you have to get to the husk. No. You can't slip by the sides on the walls. Because the little circle that I'm seeing is actually the detection's actually bigger than that. Okay, no, there's not. I'm sure there was somebody who was making sure that wasn't possible on the dev team. So.
As far as I know, it was made by one guy.
Oh. Well, made by one guy, but like I imagine he had people helping him out, like as far as like testing,
Right,
like
probably.
Like the way I would have DT done.
I guess like DT is technically a one-man project, but he had a bunch of testers.
Yeah.
This level's pretty fun to A-rank, actually.
Oh, nice.
It'd be nicer if I actually managed to do it.
Let's see. Chill says it was made by a 5-person team as a senior project for a university.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cool.
Got the A on that one. That makes me happy. There's another portal on this stage. I don't know how to access it.
Unless he didn't find it yet. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's possible to skip anything there. Oh yeah, that portal just kind of reveals itself.
I always like to get the A rank first time I beat it. That's good playing. Oh, I see. Interesting. So they're getting pretty creative with the level layouts at this point. Interested to see what mechanics the next area introduces. Come on. So like if I had one major complaint, I think it's that the momentum kind of makes drops not the greatest to do. There's not that many of them, but they don't really feel great.
What is it? Drops?
Yeah, when you're going down.
Oh, I get you.
Oh, okay. You have to double jump after getting that because it places you right below the key. It's kind of. Oh yeah, these spikes here are actually pretty much the same as the spikes in Meltdown, now that you mention it. In fact, they're exactly the same sprite, I think, just they were scaled down in that game. Well, I should say tile, not sprite, I suppose. really do not have much leeway with the actual life meter. Miss one jump and you're pretty much dead. On the plus side, ledge jumps are not as hard to make as they are on fannies. You actually do have the momentum can help you with that. Ah, come on. Looks like I just want to go over the wall there. Alright. Should get it this time. Ah, did not get it that time, but we're close. Ah, had 19 perfects in a row, but we lost it.
Could have had that achievement.
Could have, but I'm not good, which we've established by now. There we go. Oh, I actually got an A, so that's good. Oh, gotta go all the way back down. So. The thing about the purple husks is that you kind of can't predict what they're gonna change before actually like doing them. Slide up the wall there. You do kind of have the slide from Meat Boy as well when you slide up walls like that.
Okay.
Messing up the same jump in the same way. I messed up the same jump in a different way that time, so progress.
This one's got some precise gate jumps there. Well, for this game anyway.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. And I got 103%, I guess, because I did one of the secret levels, so that's cool. Alright, and now we have unlocked the boss, so let's see what this guy is. Oh no, it's an evil shaman, I guess. Oh look, it's what is it? It's that dude from DT1. The same attack.
Oh, I can't wait till the stream catches up so I can see this.
I'm getting some kind of moviness at the moment. That's nothing yet. Oh man. These attacks go on for a while. They actually have health for this one, it looks like. It's interesting. Yeah. Makes it better than it would be.
I got Twitch loaded. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I see.
So it's interesting. You like actually have HP or not, like on a per attack basis. Not sure I've actually seen that in fan games. Oh.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Muginet there. Looks like it's come back. Oh man, that really is a DT1 boss.
Yeah, this guy is very DT1 in general with all his various attacks. Come on, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay.
So look at the life bar that you have. It's not a number of hits, just this big life bar, and you
Yeah.
take some weird amount. Like it's so weird.
It seems to be like the amount of you take like some amount per frame you're inside of the bullet.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an interesting attack. Shit. Oh, actually managed to avoid
I guess
that.
this is what the laser kills you in one hit, because it never goes away.
So these are all very fan game-esque attacks you'd see in any number of fan
Yeah.
games. Oh, I have infinite jump. There's no check.
Is that a thing you've had with this? Is that a thing you've had with the start of the fight, or just
No,
the
you
phase you
get
got
it.
to?
It's also something fan games do. And you don't have a checkpoint there, by the way, which I'm not sure I agree with, because it takes a while to get there.
Oh man, this goes on for a long
It
time.
does. Fortunately, the attacks are all pretty easy, so yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so far behind. It says you have infinite jump. I love it. I'm gonna try reloading the window here. Let's see if I can catch up a little bit.
Oh, you get hit by the thing coming up from the bottom of the screen, alright.
It shows you where it's gonna be, kind of ish.
Yeah.
It's a really quick, faint light.
Necrobane, that's the name of the guy with this similar attack to the lasers. So it looks like he just goes through every attack he has once, and it's in a random order. Then you get to the
Yeah.
second phase.
Yeah, I think a checkpoint would have been fine there.
Yeah. Because, like, it's the same attacks. You've done them once. That was not good. Kind of interested, like, how they determine which attacks get HP or not. Like, I guess the testers just said, hey, this attack is bullshit, and they nerfed it by doing that. I mean, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing yeah. Some amount of testing went on there.
I hope some amount of testing went on.
That sounded really, negative, unfortunately. Or unintentionally, rather. don't know how I feel about that star attack.
Seems pretty RNG based, which isn't necessarily bad, but like it's pretty far into the fight.
This boss is very fan gamey.
It is. The laser attacks are kind of dictated by RNG, and the others actually seem to be like kind of static patterns.
Yeah, the laser one, the death that I just saw, really didn't give you much of an opening.
Yeah. Like this being fucked over by the RNG is common in fan games. It seems to be a thing here too. I guess the player's hitbox is the little square around him. That would make most sense, at least. See, for that attack there, I basically just had to sit on the ground and not dodge it at all. This is a little silly. Okay.
Wow. I'm guessing it's supposed to give you at least one wider gap to go through, but its height is sometimes in a really awkward spot.
If I press Z, it makes a bunch of particle effects, and I guess that's cool. Doesn't seem to do anything, you know.
Does it do it if you hold it down?
No, just every time you press it.
Okay.
At least there's like a sound effect on those lasers. That's like something that would make the Necrobane lasers better, because you just have to kind of memorize the timings for them. These have a sound effect that let you know when they're going to activate. Sound effects are like surprisingly helpful for that, so you don't just have to memorize timings of whatever.
Yeah, DT1's lacking sound in general.
Yeah, it is. It's like there's just a bunch of Danmaku bullets that have no sound effects everywhere. Okay, so I'm starting to play pretty badly, but we'll carry on.
I have this thing against too many overlapping sounds.
I've said this before, but like when I'm watching people play like War Master, I can tell what's going on just by the sound effects.
Yeah.
All these sound effects in that fight are very distinct.
Chill's asking, do you want a hint about the HP attacks?
Yeah, go ahead, tell me the hint. I do not mind spoilers. It would be hypocritical if I did.
He said that the brown bubbles give you back HP.
Oh. That's good to know.
Yeah.
There's like absolutely no indication of that whatsoever. But okay, that's good to know. And it makes this attack really easy now. So, alright.
Oh wow, it does. I guess that little Z is a way to like communicate to players in your stream. It's like every time somebody donates, you have the little guy jizz just everywhere.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be getting any stream donations tonight.
Your stream title's being broken, by the way.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's being broken.
What's it say?
It says a phantom jump, no kefits allowed.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant to put.
Yeah. I just want to.
Oh, you meant Kevin's in there. Yeah, Kevin. He doesn't play by the rules.
He doesn't. He has his own rules. Oh man, that's gonna make this green one super easy.
Ah, okay. I see what we want to do with the red one now. Now I just gotta get back to it.
Oh, with the the faint glow that shines down.
I was only looking at the top of the screen, so I missed it.
Okay.
On attacks like that, I like to actually just look up at the top and avoid stuff as it rains down, but he kind of added that element to make you not be able to do that, I guess. I don't know. Okay. So, like, I don't even know the point of these green attacks now, since they're so easy with the bullets. They give you health back.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's... I say that I died, you know. That's because I was not actually playing the attack, I was just fucking around.
Yeah, it looks like it. If you touch poop-colored objects, you gain health.
That was close.
That laser give you a little shave.
Yep. Got pretty close there. Okay. Now let's see if we can avoid this laser attack again. Very heavily RNG based here, especially. It's like I'm just standing over the right there and getting hit. Oh, I got hit now. Staying over to the left from there.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this weird laser attack and you being inside of it for most of the time and not getting hit, and then when it lights up, it's kind of like, oh, it lights up now, suddenly. It's very DT1.
Yeah, like it's literally an attack from DT1. So like I got to the second phase like on my first or second try and haven't gotten back there since. But that's
It's
how it
that
goes. Beginner's luck, yeah.
Yeah, it always happens. So who is this shaman and what does he want? Like, why is he here? I want to know about this shaman's backstory.
I'm not sure there's too much deep lore in this game.
I need shaman lore.
I really have no idea how like these stars interact, like how they choose which ones to form.
That's the
beams.
thing, and one of the things is that they just form connections
Yeah.
midway through their little Shine Storm. Oh god, you got hit by that.
Yeah, it
Star.
it went straight for me.
Yeah, and then that laser went to the ground and still hit you. It's okay. Luckily, that was right when the fight started. Well, avoidance. I don't know if you can really call this a fight.
Well, you don't have any attack abilities, so
Yeah.
even weaker than the kid.
Yeah, that's fair, chill.
I feel like this fight should have like HP for the entire thing, and then on the one attack you can regain HP for it. That would like make it more meaningful to have those round bubbles in the first place.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that would be a lot more. Yeah. And then maybe have the maybe have the laser attacks not kill you in one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that laser. Oops, sorry, that laser.
That was
Connection
bullshit.
point there. Yeah, like it just was like you have to go way over here in this tiny little corner here, and by the time you know where the gaps are, it's typically too late.
Yeah. Deep fan theories. You're playing as the ghost of the kid.
Yeah, like that one. Let's just say that's canon.
Yeah.
Like the kid is dead because he's a kid and he did something stupid like run out in the middle of traffic and got run over.
He got hit by a spike.
Yeah, he got hit by a spike. He never became the guy. So his ghost lingers on.
In practice, I feel like avoiding the red thing is just RNG, because like you have to actually avoid the stuff coming from the top of the stream at the same time, and it's not easy to do.
Yeah, that one looks like the hardest one to dodge so far.
Oh my god, get hit by it.
As far as like legit dodging anyway. Oh no, you get hit by the spike.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Yeah, infinite jumps could use a checkpoint.
It really could.
Kev it over there. The kid is dead because you guys are really bad at fan games.
It's true. We are.
LP says those objects that you collect are cosmetic unlocks.
Oh, so I guess I can play as the kid now.
Please don't.
I'm kind of interested in how that looks, but I'll say that for my own time.
That sprite is like fugly as hell.
Yeah, the sprites and tiles that Kay and drew for the original are so bad if you actually like take a second to look at them.
Oh, really, chill? That's good to know.
Oh, okay. So we'll see if we can get there again.
Okay.
I get fucked over by the millions of RNG elements.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Yeah. Okay, how was I supposed to dodge that?
Let's see here. Oh wow, that floor there. Oh what? Wow. This is DT4 Wafu.
Hello, Wafu. Oh my god, the stars like move fast now too. This star attack is just really dumb. I'm sorry. Ah, yeah.
Hey, LP, what's the story behind Shaman guy here? Give us lore on him. Like, we've already established that you're playing as the ghost of the kid here. So what's Shaman? What's his story?
Somehow I managed to dodge that. It's amazing.
Wow, that was nice.
But then I died
Oh.
anyway.
It was so good. It was 2 amazing dodges in a row. And what? It like clips through the corner. Like, you didn't need that corner of your guy. I love that you randomly hit the jizz button periodically.
Since I noticed that, it's fun to spawn the particles.
Yeah. Oh, that was weird. Like, I had a ton of lag on my end right as
Oh yeah.
like seconds before you were dying, and there was none. It was like the stream was just like, you don't want to see this part.
You don't.
Ah, good stuff, LP. So our LP's lore for this guy
Yeah.
is he's trying to return your ghost. Oh, you've already read it.
No, I haven't.
You're supposed to be
read
playing
it,
the
actually.
game.
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
playing the game.
Okay, good. I was about to say, you're supposed to be playing the game. So he's trying to return your ghost back to the underworld to restore the natural balance as symbolized by the light and dark worlds.
I like it.
We'll take it. It's canon now.
Yep.
We'll submit it to the devs.
At least I'm getting this bullshit attack first.
Oh, yeah. Shitty constellations, yeah. I like that they just... Like, the lasers just spawn and then
Yeah.
despawn sometimes. So it doesn't tell you where you immediately need to be. That's my problem with it.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's actually pretty neat, though. As Chill had said, I kind of like it. If it was more had a
Predictable.
better indication of if you had a better indication of like where you're supposed to be, because the attack on its own still is challenging to dodge.
Yeah. It looks like we got one of the devs in the chat at the moment.
Oh man, nice. Hello there, Bandit. It's always fun when they show up.
Oh yeah. For example, when I was doing my DT3 streams, we had the Delver show up, and he was kind of cool guy, I guess.
I guess.
So yeah, I think the red attack in the first phase is static, and I just died to it anyway. You know.
Yeah. No, he's gonna
I'll
do
figure it out
something to that laser. He's gonna do something to Constellation attack there to
Okay.
kind of make it a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That attack is kind of silly. Ah. Doing short hops is kind of hard in this game.
Ah, you almost had that. Hey, at least you got to a boss that's gotten you a few times. The other ones
Oh,
you
yeah.
got almost what, like immediately.
Yeah, the other bosses I didn't have too much trouble with, but this guy, he's on a different level. I didn't have to jump there, but you know.
Ah, the ground laser.
Yeah, ground lizard.
That son of a bitch.
I feel like the majority of my playtime has been spent on this boss now, which I'm not sure how to feel about.
Nah, I don't know about that. It's been a good amount of time on this, but not like a ton. 22 frames did you put into me?
I hope there are no 2 frames. Okay. Made it past that attack?
Like, as long as there's no alliance, as long as there's no like forced alliance,
Oh yeah.
because those are bad words.
Oh god. Ah. Okay, I got really fucked
almost
over
had it.
that time.
Oh, the star.
Yeah.
At least the star itself got you though.
Yeah.
MVP star there. He couldn't let the ghost of the kid get through this.
So this boss is more along the lines of what I was expecting from the bosses. The first 2 bosses just kind of whatever, but this guy he's a fight.
Yeah. Like LP said, man, he doesn't want the ghost of the kid, you know, in the world anymore. Gotta restore that balance.
Okay, second phase.
Oh man, that was a good dodge with those lasers.
I'm kind of torn on the first phase lasers. Like, the RNG can dick with you, but it's also kind of fun, so I don't know. I think they're fine the way they are.
Yeah, I like him.
Stars. Oh shit.
That's not what I want to hear. Spoilers, Moogie.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he just hugged that laser.
Alright. But I think I've more or less figured out the attack, the boss fight as a whole now, so we're getting closer, I feel.
Yeah, you got this soon. But did you have an Elgato at all?
I do not know what that means, so no.
Streaming. It's a piece of streaming hardware for like streaming from consoles and all
Oh,
that, like from the
no.
Switch or
I
anything.
don't.
No, okay.
Okay, well, we'll get the stars first this time. Okay, that was bullshit. I'm sorry. Just...
Let's see. Oh no! He just came right down on you.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that attack in particular needs to be nerfed some way. I've gotten past it like once, I think.
I think so. He's gonna change the alpha or transparency on some of those things.
Okay.
I think if it's just more clear about where the lasers are, I think it's fine as is.
Because, like, it feels like the laser's just kind of out of nowhere.
Right.
Okay. tried to go through him, but I think his spot was a little too fat for that. He's not the kid. So the lasers are only deadly for 5 frames. Okay.
Yeah, it's like when that little flash happens. It's fine on the first laser part, but the constellation lasers, yeah, they're shifting. It looks like they're shifting all over the place, and that's well, it looks like what he said. That seemed to be an unintentional byproduct of the way they did the alpha channels there. So.
Well, we can always patch things. No big deal.
Yeah, video games, they're hard to make.
Okay, you would know.
Video games were a mistake. Why did we ever create these things?
So we could fight War Master.
That makes sense. He says it's the same color, but the black background makes it different. That makes sense. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So they're brighter. Yeah, that makes more sense. The black background later on, they're just like super bright, so it looks like you never know. Yeah, you just never know when they're at.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
And Zephyr knows a thing or two about bosses with the black backgrounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody complains so much about the shadow form.
God, that had so many changes. It looks super bright, like on my computer, it looks super bright, but I think as a rule, just... no, don't do that. So...
Yeah, like, you should basically just not use black backgrounds for that sort of fight at all.
Yeah, well... just make your attacks not, you know... 30 to 40, you know, make them higher than 40.
So I immediately died on the final attack again.
Infinite jump power. Oh no! I say get away from him when that happens. It looks like the attacks spawn around him.
I was trying to get to the left side because you know, meme about the left side in fan games, but I should probably just stay where I am.
Shut up, Wafu. You wouldn't have even gotten here.
Wafu, please, I don't need your sass.
We shouldn't bully Wafu though, because he's never around.
Yeah, that's true.
We want to keep him around. You and Wafu got to do your dual commentary again. You guys have such a cool dynamic.
Yeah, we need to find another game we can do that with. I know Wafu, like, he was kind of planning to play Kingdom Hearts, but that never happened. I don't know. He's still interested.
Yeah. We could have him join in on your eventual DT2.
Yeah,
thing.
I do want to do DT2 original eventually, but he said he wasn't really interested because he hadn't played it. So I think the solution here is for Wafu to play DT2.
Yeah, or another game that, yeah.
Because DT2 is not a long game. You can finish it in one sitting.
Yeah. Oh, easily. I want to see you and Wafu play a multiplayer game together. I think I've said this before.
Oh god, I don't know what sort of multiplayer game I could even play well.
If I could do, if I knew anything about netcode,
Yeah.
Other than like piecing together some bullshit that I've done before that it works, but I don't know how stable it is. Because I've played around with some netcode before and I've gotten some things to work, but I'm just like, I like to do complicated things though. So I would totally make you guys a thing, but I don't know jack shit about netcode.
Make the true DT3 co-op mode.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Just you'd have to force Wafu to play as Claire.
Oh yeah, he'd be Claire. Maybe you could have War Master as like a co-op only character.
There you go.
Oh my god, I got hit by the star.
he says you play Claire. He does do the appropriate strat for War Master in the red form.
Oh yeah, the Jerry dance.
Yeah, the Jerry dance. So man.
Ah, that was my bad. I screwed up the input. I was adjusting my glasses. I'll use that as an excuse. There's a multiplayer mode of this.
Oh man.
We could do that. If Wafu thinks he's manly enough to take this on. Ah, come on.
Didn't Wafu play K2?
He did. I'm just making fun of him.
K3 at the same time. See, I want a game that you guys are both actually actively playing together, though, like
Right.
co-op.
I don't even know what would work for that. You have any ideas, Wafu? Okay. Second phase.
That could is fun.
Ah, no.
Yeah, like I had some basic platformer stuff that was working over LAN, but I didn't go very far with that before I was like, okay, this isn't the kind of game I want to make anyway. So, what the fuck was that dodge?
So yeah, the first phase's red attack is completely static, so you just do the same thing every time.
Okay.
Okay, stars. Don't dig me, stars.
Yeah, that's pretty true, Bandit. Or rather, I've heard the same thing from other people, other friends of mine.
Okay, made past the stars. Oh god, that was close.
You've got this, Smoogie.
Okay. Now the easiest attack at the end. Let's hope we can make it through. Oh shit, that was... Okay. I died going off the side of the screen.
No way.
I can't believe that happens. That's pretty good.
Moogie, what the hell? No. No.
That's-
You even displayed this in an earlier level. I like, don't go off screen.
That was embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Oh man, you had it. You were gonna do it.
Yeah, I was gonna do it too.
That-
We just gotta get there one more time. One more time.
Yeah, you've got this. I want to see you. I want to see you get to the next world. I want to see what its gimmick is, or I guess its change up.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever we say gimmick, we always think it's something bad, but that doesn't mean that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really think something bad when I say gimmick.
Yeah.
DT3 is a very gimmicky game, but it uses the gimmicks well.
Every hour it decides to change itself.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it changes the genre entirely, you know. Some tower defense, why not?
I really want somebody to do a platforming tower defense.
Well, you can make one yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was close.
DT3's tower defense should have utilized more active things.
More active. Oh my god, I died to the grid.
It should have. So you can beat tower defense without ever using Jerry and Claire. You can just put the towers down and not have to do anything. The tower defense should have been a hybrid.
Right.
And it's not that much of a hybrid.
I'm actually kind of interested. You make like actual platforming during it.
Well, maybe less platform, but more like DT's combat mixed with the things, or maybe like there's an active thing that Jerry and Claire have to deal with, rather than just placing towers.
Yeah, I know you said you wanted to have a boss with tower defense originally, but it never happened.
Yeah, because that would have been dumb. With the current way it's set up.
Right.
Extra levels hybrids. Hexring load, no. I mean the optional 2 map. Again, like even optional 2, you don't ever need to help them if you do the exact if you do just the right setup.
Yeah, Neil claims that optional 2 is really easy because you can just do it the optimal setup. But I don't know what the optimal setup is, so it's not easy.
Yeah, and I think we've all gone over a few times why optional 2 has bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so much harder than optional 3 even.
Yeah. Well, I mean, optional 2, it just because you sit there and you go through 9 waves and you're like, oh, I'm fine, and then wave 10 happens and then you get fucked. And there's no indication of why you messed up, and that's and I just didn't catch that at all. And I think what happened is like myself and like all the testers, we had played the tower defense so much before that we were just super beastly, especially like Zero.
Right.
He says he was. So yeah. I mean, they said that level was hard, but I guess I don't think they ever really got walled by wave 10.
Yeah, because like wave 10 specifically is the problem, and I guess if you didn't like specifically get that pointed out, you wouldn't realize it.
Yeah, I've thought about lowering the bot level by 1. That would probably solve the big problem, but then it becomes incredibly easy. Yeah, exactly, LP. Because you have to redo the whole thing again.
Shit. Oh my god, I can't believe I dodged that. Okay, let's not go off the side of the screen this time.
I think you got it this time, Moogie. God, stop touching the side of the screen, you're making me nervous. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
Whew, we beat him. Alright, that was actually pretty fun, boss. I had a couple of complaints, but like over the course of the battle, I learned what was going on.
Yeah,
Kinda
I like that one.
myself for going off the side of the screen there, but you know, that's my own fault, so I can't hold that against the boss. So let's see what the gimmick here is, I guess.
I'm gonna say that he water. I'm gonna say that he killed himself with his own bullets at the end.
Yeah.
We'll let LP decide if it was purpose or if he did it to himself on purpose or not.
Oh, so it looks like being in water slows down the life bar decreasing. That's interesting.
Okay. And you get infinite jumps, and it slows your descent. That's the big things, or the big takeaways from that.
And it refreshes your double jump, it looks like. So this is good water, not AIDS water.
Not AIDS water, yeah.
Oh, I died like right at the goal. That's interesting.
Oh no!
There you go.
That was great.
No dice roll at the end, yeah. Yeah, I really hope the next boss ends with a 9 jump. That'd be so great. So yeah, this is a very interesting take on fan game water because you actually want to stay in the water as much as possible.
Yeah, but don't forget the water is also slowing you down too.
Okay.
So I'm guessing for speed, if you want to get that
Yeah.
them speeds, you want to not be in the water too much, or rather you want to minimize it
Right.
as much as possible.
So this adds a whole new dynamic to it.
So LP says, well, of course, your incorporeal form dissipates faster in less dense mediums like air. So we're gonna stick with that.
Makes sense.
Oh no.
Not actually sure what to do with the top there. That's interesting.
Use the wall jumper and then just immediately go left.
Yeah, I think that might be the best idea. Because I have the layout of the level down. It's not hard, but
Yeah. Yeah, you want to use the little waterfalls as a double jump refresher.
I see.
You don't actually want to be riding the water.
Right. Ah, close. Very close. Yeah. You don't like is. Come on.
You're still riding the water, like you're using baby strats there, Moogie.
I should stop using baby strats. I think I see what you want to do now.
Yeah, okay, that last run there that I just saw, that's what I was imagining.
Damn.
That's some tight timing. Maybe on the last waterfall,
Yeah, I
don't
got
jump.
it.
Maybe,
I got
maybe you got it.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna go up here. Oh god, this is a thing. Gotta do some underwater planes. I know they're not really planes. I love it when I actually die to getting the husk, because you know that's the most embarrassing death possible. Oh, okay, I see. Come on. Very good at the platforming. There we go. Okay, A rank. I'll take it.
Submarine. We really need to just call them submarines.
Okay.
Wow, Moogie, you got beat by Casual Crab by like 0.13 seconds.
I'm not surprised I got beat by Casual Crab. He's one of the best fan game players.
Oh, that was good. That was almost good.
Almost good. That seems to be a common theme with this game. Like you do something almost good. Okay, I see. I'm getting the hang of the momentum now, so the drops aren't as bad as I thought they were. Okay. Oh god, what do I do here? have to go back and get on the platform again? Alright.
Oh, yep. He's a super casual.
Super casual. So I've actually beaten I Want to Stop the Meltdown, which is, you know, kind of the game this is similar to, or the fan game this is similar to, but, you know. I'm casual. I think
Did you just jump off the wall? Or jump off the side of the screen?
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay, that's right. I'm viewing it from your stream, so I didn't see the thing on the side of the screen. Okay.
Damn, that's kind of tricky timing if you get it perfect.
Wafu's talking shit about you, Moogie.
Yeah, let him talk shit. He doesn't know shit. Okay. That's true. That is true, though. I only beat the final bosses. I just did the extra needle challenges for the rest of it, because I prefer needle to bosses. Damn. Okay.
B.
Yeah, we don't want the bees.
You told me you have C's, and I kind of want to.
I've seen.
I kind of want you to go.
C's when I was before I was streaming, but you know.
Yeah, I kind of want you to go fix those, but at the same time,
oh, I fixed
like
them
if
already.
I don't, if oh, you did it, was to say, because if I don't see them, then they don't exist.
Yeah, I fixed
and I
them
want to
like
be disappointed in
immediately
you.
after getting them, so don't worry.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, well that's good. The water is emptying out of that.
Okay.
It's spilling. Oh, I like that water
Oh, we got
stream
some
there.
underwater vines. Always a good thing. I mean, I guess they're not vines in this game, but I don't know what else to call them.
Yeah. It just, oh, I see, they launch you up. Nice.
Well, they give you like basically the Super Meat Boy wall jump is what they do.
Okay. That Spike is your friend.
It really is. I love getting hit by that spike.
If you could name spikes, we would name that one.
Do you have any hex rings that you named?
No. Especially since they don't have names, they don't have like a scannable name.
Right, they're just what sort of
They're just
object
counted
are
as
they?
trap.
Okay.
They're off the damage class. They're off the damage class, but like they're just part of their traps, and traps aren't given names. So. Oh.
Ah, shit. That was... Yeah. Jumped the gun there.
I feel like Brian's not going to play K3 because he's going to be playing a lot of other games. So I don't know if it's a thing of not wanting to play K3, but more other games taking over.
I'm sure he'll succumb to peer pressure eventually.
Yeah, but I think he's got a list.
Okay. I don't feel like I played that level well, but I got 6th place on the leaderboard, so I'll take it.
Nice. God. Phantom Jump needs Hex rings.
I mean, for all we know, it might have them.
Yeah, we don't know. Sonic Forces apparently has them.
It does. Sonic
I want to
Forces
play
is-
Sonic Forces.
Sonic Forces is apparently so short you can beat it and refund it on Steam. Like, not that I would say you should do that, but it's kind of funny.
Wow.
I guess that you can.
When it goes down in price, I might get it
Oh, okay.
because I want to experience how bad that game is.
Poor
I
Sonic.
need to.
Everybody plays these games to see how bad they are now.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've graced myself with, or have been graced with a 3D Sonic game.
Oh, let's see if I got the... Okay, I got the A ring. Sometimes I keep mashing shift, you know. And there's a portal at the start here. I got one of the portals. I'm probably gonna go back to the portals later.
Oh man, LP there with the burns. And that's not a burn at them, that's a burn at you.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was beautiful, LP.
Oops.
I guess, yeah, I see.
Good playing. Lots of that in this stream. Oh, shit.
As Brian would say, skillful play.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, I see what we're
Yeah. I need to. I haven't been able to talk to Andrew since that one time. I need to give him my dev tips about color zones and how they can be done better, and why DT does color zones wrong. Yeah, the time gimmick is kind of that, in a way. Like the color zones are
similar.
pacing mechanisms. Yeah, but it's. So DT3 does them better because they're timing gateways, but like they don't have to always be that.
Okay, got an A right.
Nice.
So I think like there's only like 6 people who have made it to this level so far, so that's why I'm in the 6th place.
What is this? So like, in rooms like Think and Act Fast, it's fine. Like that is one way to use it. But like that's the only way that DT typically attempts to use it, and it doesn't really do. And if it's not really heavily built around pacing the player, then DT just does it wrong for the most part. The room after Hex is kind of an example of kind of using color wheels in a nifty way, I find. But the color zones themselves are still wrong, and I want to explain a thing to Cousin if he's going to be building a Mega Man level based around them, what he can do to make them fun.
Now you can fix that in DT4.
Yeah, the fabled DT4.
Yeah, the 3D game with, Quest 64 graphics.
God, no, we'll stick to 2D. Man, Quest 64 is a video game that I think basically all of us have played and kind of wish we didn't, but we're glad we did. But it's a mixed game. So Quest 64 is a game that if it didn't work the way it did, it would be fun. It had multiplayer.
So this level is kind of interesting. I almost forgot about the mechanic where the water decreases your death count. It's proving relevant here.
Yeah, exactly. It's like every puzzle room with color wheels in DT3, it's just like stop doing the puzzle because you have to manage the thing. Which is why the room after Hex isn't so bad, because it actually gives you a lot of time to play around with it.
I like the room after Hex, you have to kind of keep track of the entire screen at once.
Right. Like, it's where the hex ring. It's where the color wheels are actually interesting.
Yeah.
When they're not being used as a pacing mechanic.
Because you have to keep track of where both characters are, make sure they're near color zone.
Right.
You got the big enough screen to like make that actually a decent challenge.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Over there is just for a cosmetic item, I see. I was not doing the actual level properly. Makes sense.
Okay. So when you grab a cosmetic item, Is it like Meat Boy with the bandages where you have to complete the level to actually keep them?
I imagine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try that until I get A rank. Because I'm not a B rank sort of person.
No, you're not.
You know, I bet you can get up there without going to the right. Yeah, that's what the time seemed to suggest.
I see. Oh, interesting. So you could, when you grab the cosmetics, your HP, like your timer meter stops.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Okay. You can just take your time then. I feel like you shouldn't though. I feel like if you do, you're just gonna make a mistake.
Yeah.
Because then you lose your momentum, and you lose like kind of your, yeah, you know.
Oh, I actually got a A rank on that stage. I'm surprised because I feel like I played really badly. Okay, I see.
And you're only 2 seconds behind the top score too.
Well, 2 seconds is kind of a lot in this game.
Oh yeah, but I saw some improvement you could do there. So
LP, how do I do that? Retrying that. Oh shit, okay. That platform is not your friends.
Moogie, I need to add you on Switch so we can compare jump rope scores in Mario Odyssey.
I think you did add me on Switch.
Oh. Oh yeah, I think it maybe.
Oh yeah, you just hit left and right. Wow, I got above casual crap on that stage. I feel accomplished.
Okay, there you go. A little nearby.
And yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point because I'm like in the top rankings anyway. Because, you know, no one's played this far yet.
Oh. Momentum killed you.
B, let's try that. I feel like there's a better way to grab the key at the start. Well, I feel I'm not an A gamer. I am at least a good gamer.
So I wonder if you can grab the key as you're, like during your descent, rather than like as your double jump. Is that way you can beat the water
Probably.
a little better?
Yeah, that looks
Because-
like the correct.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure the water will catch up to you, so you can refresh double jump,
Yeah.
but that way you're not just kind of floating down there as slow as possible. Yeah, like this deadlock guy beat you by like 2.5 seconds, so.
Okay. Let's see what I want to do here. I want to get on the platform. Yeah. I want to get it perfect so I can get on the platform with the speed boost. Or I could do that, you know, just be bad. That works too.
Skillful play there, we're jumping in right into those spikes. Eh.
Oh shit, okay.
See, I'll design the next fan game, but it'll be in 3D and in VR only. You become the kid.
Yeah,
You see those sprites.
we need a kid model.
There we go.
Probably pretty easy
Like
to
every
make
time-
because, you know, the kid doesn't look very good.
Like you touch a spike and it's just every one of your limbs just come flying off.
I see. Actually, you don't even need to get in the water there. Let's see.
It's time for fan games to get into 3D. This is it. We've
Yeah,
2018. Here we go.
imagine an avoidance boss in 3D.
Fuck that. So many things that just don't work in 3D when it comes to that.
Looks like the water is actually draining there at the end too. But
It
if we go,
is.
If we go fast enough, it's not a problem.
It's spilling out
Let's see.
like all of our hopes and dreams.
Okay, got an A.
You got an A even after that, eh?
Yep. I'm fine with the A's being relatively generous because, you know, the guest ranks are not. That was bad.
Like, if you don't get a perfect, you might as well just kill yourself in the level and restart. You're nothing but perfection, Mookie. Don't let Wafu tell you otherwise.
Yeah, fuck Wafu. He doesn't believe in me. But Zephyr believes in me. Oh, you can
There we
just
go.
jump over that. You don't even need to go on the vines. Okay.
Wafu says he does believe in you. But do we believe what he
I
says?
believe in how A you are.
You're oh, what a man.
Well, I'm number 3 on that stage. All right, I'll take it.
Nice. But you're almost. You know what? You could get number 1 on that stage.
I could, but I don't
You
really feel
could. I kind of want to see Mugi be number 1 for once. Man, that sounds
For once.
horrible. God. Yay, everyone's friends.
I appreciate that the default controls are exactly the same as fan games in this game. By the way, like R is restart, because my muscle memory is just very attuned to that already.
Right. But like you're like 0.4 seconds behind the top score on that level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I didn't need to
the number 1 world record is so real there. There's a fancy world record animation.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Mugi can make this happen for us.
Can I?
You could. Only if you want to.
Got an A? Okay, I'm number 6 on that one, so we didn't do well there. Okay. Going on the left side, because you know, I always go on the left. Okay, let's see what we want to do here.
Oop.
Oh, okay, I see. Let me go. It's actually really fun figuring out the routes you want to take in all these stages, and just there's a good balance between like routing and memorization. I find in this game. That's why I'm enjoying it a lot more than I usually do this sort of thing. Routing and execution. Is that what I said?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. It looks cool.
above Ponage Kirby and Chaotic Pepsi, so I'll take it.
Those guys well-known fan game players?
I don't have any idea who they are. I'm just saying.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I was above Casual on one level. That's pretty good. He's like an amazing player.
Nice spike jump there right in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
There's a portal, it looks like. Yeah, that's not a portal, never mind. Chaotic Pest.
I don't think I'm...
Oh, the Kirby guy is actually a dev.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the right side first because it looks further.
Oh, you almost had it.
I think you can. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You got, it looks like you've almost got that first part figured out.
Yeah. To actually land back on the platform there to refresh your double jump, so that's kind of tricky.
Eh.
Yeah, I got an S, so I died. Just have to getting the other key is kind of tricky. Just have to figure out the platform cycles, no big deal. Okay, you can do something like something like that, but better, let's say.
Oh, there you go, yeah, yeah. Back in, just up and around.
Okay, there we go. I'll take it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we've unlocked the boss. Let's see what this boss is. Oh, it's a race, I guess. Okay, so I guess this is like a pure platforming challenge, it looks like.
That works. Oh. Don't get killed by the encroaching darkness. Those are little water droplets.
Ah, okay, you can actually double jump out of it unless it's being dumb. And yeah, this does remind me of Ocean Princess. There's like an entire level of that that's just this gimmick.
Uh-oh. Okay, good.
I'm gonna stop bonking.
Does this game record the number of bonks that you have? It's a face in the darkness. Hey, there is.
Oh yeah. It's a spooky face. Looks like I want to be double jumping out of the bubbles. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, oh, oh. Aw.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah. That was good.
Okay, I want to double jump slightly later there. I can just keep falling.
Are you scared of the dark, Moogie?
I am. Okay. Might want to slow down a little bit.
Would Sonic slow down?
He probably would, because his games are very badly designed. That's an interesting sequence of jumps. Ah, wow, that was good. Good playing.
Oh. Spike gotcha.
Ah, close.
Alright, LP, where's our dank lore for this guy? Who's
Oh, yeah.
who's this encroaching darkness?
We need the lore.
Yeah. We need to know. I mean, we got Bandit right here, he'll add it to the Steam page. Oh, that spike got you. I like how that's
That's
like every time you die.
Yeah. That's pretty much what happens on this stage, despite it's you.
Oh, so close.
I keep wasting my double jump there. That's my bad. There's like different types of husk on this stage. I'm not sure what the difference is.
The red ones push the darkness back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Or maybe not.
It looks like they push the darkness back and the rainbow ones
Yeah.
give infinite HP.
LP says it's the souls of the departed looking to drag you back.
Makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, it's Apple. Okay. They're not
No,
apples.
no, Frozen. Frozen. Sonic deserves every, like, verbal and physical beating that he can get. He deserves every fucking bit of it. Oh yeah. Oh wow, don't touch the darkness there.
Yeah, the waves kill you.
Well, who says this game doesn't have an opening cutscene cutscene of the kid dying to Miku?
Oh, that was good playing. Yeah, it's too bad they probably can't get the rights to use Miku in this game. Because that would be, like, amazingly hilarious. If I got to the final boss and it was Miku.
He's just trying to get his soul back, and she doesn't want to give it back.
Okay, so you, like, actually want to keep holding right there. You can't wait for the waves. And the cycles in this are actually not as tight as they look, which is maybe not apparent to people just watching, but yeah. Like, it's more reasonable than it seems.
Nice, Pillar. Nice.
he say?
He said I looked back at my monitor and the Hand of Darkness actually freaked me out.
That's close for cover. Okay, you can make 2 waves in one jump.
I meant to call him Ice or Frozen, but then I accidentally called him Pillar, and I was like, fuck it, let's go with it for this one particular instance of this.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who uses a different name on like every service, so nobody knows who to call him.
Oh. You were getting it.
That was.
I bet Wafu would have had that run. I'm lying.
Would he?
No, he wouldn't have. I'm lying.
Oh shit. Okay, he can't get through that wall. Alright. Kind of wondering how long this guy is. This is actually kind of hard on my hand. I think I'm probably going to stop after I beat this guy.
Okay. You're probably pretty close. I don't imagine it lasting too much longer.
Yeah.
The challenges in these types of games typically are fairly short, which is good.
Yeah. And so you play the game with the like 10-minute long avoidance because that actually does exist.
Though, yeah, but we don't. Those are cancer.
Yeah. Like somebody made an avoidance to an entire like Nico medley once. And
Oh god,
it's bad. It's real bad.
it sounds bad. I'm in physical pain just thinking about that.
Oh shit! I lost track of what I was doing. That's bad.
Oh,
Meteor stream, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Good playing. So much good playing tonight. That's not what I wanted to do. I had like a rhythm going for the bubbles and I lost it. There we go.
I can't wait for you to just be getting like a really good chain of perfects,
Yeah.
and the Steam achievement for 30 to pop up and mess you up.
Bad playing.
I wanna see that. Aw.
No. So like, yeah, like I was saying, like half of this boss is figuring out the route you want to go, but the other half is executing that route. And the execution is not trivial. Not by any means.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it at all.
Come on.
Man, you're at 9 perfects and then you messed it up.
Maybe messed it up on purpose.
You're killing me, Moogie. Live streaming killing me.
You get banned from Twitch for violence.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get the Twitch Twitch admins over here.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh man, that hand.
So you just end up dying from timeout there anyway, so no big deal. I think that's it. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I see what you gotta do.
Ah, I jumped right into the spike. That was good. I love that death.
Good, like those non-perfects that you just got in a row.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Keep jumping into the spike because I don't know. I'm bad.
I mean, you're doing the rest of this just fine though. It's looking really good.
Yeah, I've got the rest of it more or less figured out. So it's just a matter of figuring out the parts I don't have figured out. Okay, so like you, I think I'm still gonna have the momentum from not holding right, but I don't. So that's what's messing me up. I hope that explanation made sense to someone somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you might just be faking yourself out.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm doing. Like I'm expecting to keep moving to the right, even though I'm not.
Yeah.
Shit. That was bad. Ah. So like I don't think you're actually like graded for the bosses, so maybe I want to try and take it a little bit slower there.
Oh no. It's that one little spot every time.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's getting me. I think it's like mind game me. Oh god.
Yeah. Like I said, like you're fighting yourself there, it feels
Yeah.
like.
Hope people enjoy my key taps for the bubbles.
They're therapeutic.
So I'm just mashing as quickly as I can there. Or not as quickly, but as hard as I can. Ah, okay, I see what I'm gonna do at the end there. I wonder if it's RNG. Probably.
Oh wow. That looked like the end.
Yeah, probably is.
Nice. Look how you stopped right on the edge of the
Oh,
platform.
yeah.
Just waited.
That was good. I think I see what I want to do there. It's like not what I'm doing. Ah. Straight into the spike. At least it was like a new death. New exciting death.
A new spike.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Needed some love.
It did. Yeah, that's what you want to do. I don't know if I want to take that section slower or what. It does seem to be RNG.
Stay a little lower, and then, or I don't know if maybe there might be some homing going on, but stay lower this next time you get there. And if they start going lower, then you know there's some homing going on, or a little bit of aimed, and then you're gonna, of course, you know what to do if it's aimed like that.
Okay, it looks like it's just completely RNG.
Okay. And I feel like the extreme points are the safer places.
We beat it anyway, so, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think that's where we're going to stop for tonight. This is BMX Bandit. This is a very good game. I'm very impressed with it. Like, I generally have like problems with like cycle and timing-based games, but this game, like I said, it has a really good balance between like routing and execution, and it's fast-paced and stays fun to play. So yeah, did a good job with this, and yeah, I'm liking it a lot. It's a cool game.
Nice. How much is this on Steam?
It's $10, so
Nice.
I think it's very worth the price so far, because you know there's a good deal of levels and secrets and all that.
I feel like I want to add you on Steam and beat your scores.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off stream. So thank you everybody for watching. Fun game, and yeah, bye.